Platypus. The platypus is a very strange mammal. With a duck-like beak and a beaver-like tail, it was first believed to be a practical joke. It belongs to the monotremes family, which contains two animals, the platypus and the echidna. Monotremes lay eggs rather than giving birth to their young. The male platypus has also got a strange defense mechanism, a poisonous gland behind the hind legs that is so powerful that they could kill a dog and leave humans in painful agony. The platypus mainly moves through the water. It has webbed feet and strong tail that helps it move easily. Whilst underwater, the platypus has its eyes and ears shut, and being buoyant, it must continuously swim downwards with its webbed forefeet to remain submerged. Platypi can swim underwater for 2 minutes, but may rest underneath a submerged object for up to 10 minutes. Dense fur fibers trap a layer of air next to the skin, giving excellent insulation for an animal that spends up to 12 hours each day in water as cold as 0 degrees Celsius. Mating occurs once a year, beginning in late June in the warmer northern parts and in October in the southern parts. The female usually lays 2 eggs, but can lay up to 4. The platypi young are called puggle and have no fur when they hatch. The shy platypus is very sensitive to its environment. It is found only in the eastern of Australia, where they live on the edges of rivers and freshwater lakes where burrows can be dug. During the day, a platypus often rests in this burrow, but it may spend some hours near the entrance to the burrow, basking in sun and grooming its dense fur. But platypi are mostly active for several hours after dusk and before dawn. The body of the platypus grows up to 30 to 45 centimeters in length, and the flattened tail measures 10 to 15 centimeters in length. A platypus grows to a maximum weight of 1 to 2.4 kgs. The body and tail are covered with thick, soft, woolly layer of fur, from which long, flat hairs protrude. The platypus has 3 layers of fur. Number 1, an inside layer to trap air and keep the animal warm. Number 2, a middle layer which works like a wetsuit. Number 3, an outer layer to feel if it is close to an object. The platypus is known to live for at least 12 years in the wild. The platypus respires, just like many other living things. The platypus breathes in oxygen and eats food, which then travels to the cell where a chemical reaction happens in the mitochondria. The oxygen and the glucose react and create carbon dioxide, water, and energy. They use this energy to do everything in their everyday life. The platypus excretes by getting rid of its waste through its backside. After the food that has been eaten has been digested fully and all the nutrition has been absorbed, the platypus does not need it anymore. Therefore, it gets rid of it. The platypus usually feeds at night on aquatic insect larvae, shrimps, and worms by dabbling in mud or silts on the bottom of rivers and freshwater lakes with its sensitive, flexible duck-like snout. The platypus can eat up to their own weight in food in one night. The platypus is very sensitive to its environment and is very particular about where it lives. The biggest threat to the platypus is the loss of this habitat, as man clears land and pollutes the waterways. Natural enemies of the platypus include snakes, water rats, gonias, and foxes that were introduced by humans. I think the platypus is awesome because it's not only a weird animal, but it's a wonderful mammal.